Hello, myself Sunil Nair, and here basically we are talking about the one topic that is basically the topic that is attraction, and in attraction, basically this particular generation is supposed to go next, or this generation is not supposed to go next. So each and every decision basically they take, each and every people basically they takes that basically connects with the next generation only basically. Next generation means directly it's connect with each and every food basically you eat, that also basically connects to next generation. Foods group basically also they basically nowadays I will take one example. One of the Bollywood group basically was getting 500 crore rupees, thousand crore rupees, and basically he told that basically from this movie basically I am going to take 1,000 crore. Then basically one person basically was shocked basically how basically one movie basically he can take 1,000 crore, because then 1,000 crore basically you can't from theater also basically you can't earn 1,000 crore, and from advertising also you can't earn 1,000 crore. Then basically how he can basically he is asking for the 1,000 crore. So Bollywood people basically is the people basically who are basically senior level and the most their family basically are into Bollywood. They basically know the exact income basically one movie basically contains. Then he's told that basically what you are telling actually just tell me in detail. So he told that basically from one movie equal to what? From one movie equal to basically from movie energy basically he can create around hundreds of buildings. He can create hundreds of medicines. He can create hundreds of softwares from movie energy basically I'm telling. He can basically able to create hundreds of human needs. He can create hundreds of human souls. That is a very dangerous, that is very dangerous. And like this basically they told that from this movie we have created 1 lakh human souls, and currently basically there are 1 lakh child, and basically they have become men also basically. That person basically which is going there, that is basically created from this movie human souls. One person told that the Sholay movie, one example, so he has basically one Sholay movie, Sholay. There is one movie basically that is called Sholay. Um, that movie actually created lots of income, and basically he told that basically from Sholay movie basically they have generated more than 2 lakh human souls, and 2 lakh human souls basically has been converted to 2 lakh child, and currently basically they are men, and basically they have the generation also, they have two childs. So they are like this also basically income they are earning. Like this, then they told that basically they are earning human needs. They are basically creating petrols. They are basically creating oils, because they if they are basically generating the human souls 2 lakh, then basically they need to generate the human needs also basically for the 2 lakh. So like this, each and everything basically earning. So like this basically they calculated. They told that basically from one movie basically you are basically producer basically, and director basically are earning more than 10 lakh crore long term basically income. 10 lakh crore is the income of the one movie. Then he told that basically 500 crore is not a big amount basically. We are just asking 0.011 percentage. So like this, the actor basically who actually know actually the income of the, but that was very less movie basically. That is basically very less movie. And one person told that each and every movie, basically movie which the Bollywood groups create, na, they basically gets converts to some human needs and human souls. So like this, basically he calculated how many movies basically was created in from the Bollywood groups. He told that basically more than I think around 1 lakh movies created. More than 1 lakh. Assume we will take one number basically. 1 lakh movie is created so that it can easy to understand. 1 lakh movie basically is created. So he calculated basically from 1 lakh movie, what is the contribution of this 1 lakh movie basically? It's basically just rubbish basically. One person told that. Then the Bollywood person basically who basically was loving Bollywood. He told that you are just talking very wrongly. Basically, you can't talk that Bollywood is rubbish. Then he told that he basically then started the balance sheet of the Bollywood. Then he started telling that basically basically Bollywood has created more than 1 lakh movie, 1 lakh story basically they have generated, and they told that basically from 1 lakh movie basically more than 20 lakh human souls basically has generated. Do you know? In the world basically there are 800 crore, and in this 800 crore basically 20 lakh is basically given by the Bollywood energy. From Bollywood energy basically the human souls has generated, and from human souls basically we have converted the doctors basically has converted Bollywood doctor. So basically he told that Bollywood doctors are also basically there. So just see basically up to what level doctors are basically, up to what level the doctors are. So he told that 20 lakh basically the human basically has generated. How basically you can say that we have not done anything and we are rubbish? That means you want to say that the 20 lakh basically birth basically which has happened, they are rubbish. Then they started basically calculating this. From this 20 lakh basically, do you know, 25,000 basically are chartered accountant, 10,000 basically are doctors. That means these all are rubbish. More than 5,000 more than 50,000 are software professionals, more than 50,000 are engineers, more than 50,000 are businessmen. So these all are rubbish, you want to say? They are basically contributing more than 50,000 crore basically in the Indian market. Basically, the 50,000 crore is rubbish. 50,000 basically they are contributing to the GDP of the India. They are rubbish. So just basically Bollywood basically, if they might have not kept the balance sheet of the Bollywood energy, then basically that person basically might be shouted, and basically he might have slapped also basically, and might have told that basically you all are rubbish. Like this basically Bollywood groups have kept the balance sheet, and basically they have one software also. They basically have their friends also of the Bollywood, that basically we can give name as a Bollywood software company. They have kept this all information basically, that they have created 20 lakh human basically. Like this basically one person basically asked in Diwali time basically, that your Bollywood is rubbish. Then basically he given the report basically, and he basically printed the report and told that basically just see basically 20 lakh people basically we have generated. We are basically contributing more than 50,000 crore basically in Indian market. That is basically GDP. How basically you can say it's a rubbish? We are contributing more than 2 to 3 lakh crore basically in the banks basically. We are circulating the banks market basically. We have the proof also basically that this many money basically are doing the circulation in the Indian market. Sorry, in the international market. You are telling rubbish. Then basically they told that basically we are giving the donation in many places also basically. So these donation are also rubbish. Then he told that basically we have more than 10,000 people, sorry, 1 lakh people in army also, and they are basically contributing in um, country security also. So they are rubbish. Then basically they told that basically we have created from 1 lakh movie basically we have created more than uh, 50 lakh building, sorry, the 5 lakh building, 50 lakh would be too much. So 5 lakh basically building basically we have created from the Bollywood energy, that is basically from the 1 lakh movies basically. So this all are rubbish. 1 lakh building basically is rubbish from Bollywood energy basically. One group basically building, basically one group building basically you can say. Then basically he told that what is group building. Then he told that one movie equal to one group. So one movie equal to one building, and its group basically that connects to 1,000 buildings. So this basically connects to the chain system basically. So one movie basically creates how much? This much. So you this all are rubbish. In Diwali time, basically he told that basically Bollywood group are rubbish, and he told that basically he slapped the entire Bollywood industry. Like this, the Bollywood person basically who was basically handling the entire Bollywood, he told that basically if we might not have kept this balance sheet, then basically they will ask the question basically that what actually the Bollywood industry is doing in the Indian market. The businessmen basically who are basically investing the money, lots of money, they will basically one day ask that what you are doing basically. If the Bollywood basically industry basically might not have kept that software basically, and that software basically might not have kept the data that these buildings they have created, this many human souls basically they have created. So from one movie basically, 1 lakh people basically has 1 lakh people basically has been created. One person told that basically that person, do you see that entire family is going, yeah, that are basically created from Sholay movie energy. Means from Sholay movie the human souls basically was created, and from human souls basically they converted that human souls into the into basically human basically, and that human basically started his generation, and basically he's having 15 to 20 people basically in his family. So this all are rubbish. Then basically he told that actually what movie basically are doing actually in the earth planet basically, if they are generating the human souls and then basically the human is basically getting generated. So he told that basically 500,000 crore is not too much amount basically, because that person basically know that from one movie basically this much creation basically has happened. Then one of the businessmen basically who are basically purely businessmen basically, they basically told that we basically invest 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 crore, but basically we get that money basically back, but that as a long term income basically, as a long term income. So they are basically big businessmen basically, big level businessmen of the Indian basically. And in if in India basically this type of income is happening, then basically in Hollywood basically how many income basically, like Arnold is there, how much income basically he might be earning. Then he told that basically he is just doing. One person told that basically he is basically normal person basically, but he is doing job in the Hollywood industry. He's just a normal person basically. He's just a normal person basically. This basically question basically was asked in the Diwali time basically in the Bollywood industry. Some person basically asked that what actually you people are doing, what Hollywood and Bollywood people are doing. In Hollywood basically, one person given the example of Arnold. Then one person told that basically he's just doing a job here in the Hollywood basically. Lots of people says that basically he's earning crores of money. Then he told that he's just a servant of the Hollywood basically. He's not basically earning too much of money. Then basically the Hollywood and Bollywood balance sheet basically came into the picture, and then they told that basically more than 1 crore people basically has been created from the Bollywood and Hollywood energy basically, and their family basically comes to 20 to 30 crore. So 30 crore is the contribution of the Hollywood and Bollywood energy. From the Bollywood and Hollywood energy, basically they have generated the human souls, and from human souls, basically they have generated the human basically, and from their human body, basically they have generated many animals also. One person told that, "Are you sure?" Basically, from Bollywood and Hollywood energy, basically the animals are also basically created. Then basically he told that here basically then Bollywood people basically and Hollywood people were told that basically we have the balance sheet of this basically from this Bollywood one more than 20 crore people basically this many animals are basically generated. This many dogs are basically generated from the 30 crore Bollywood and Hollywood energy basically. So from 30 crore human souls, basically, sorry, from 30 crore human population of the Bollywood industry and the Hollywood industry, they have generated more than 150, more than 100 crore animals, basically. So these all are rubbish. So more than 100 crore people animal, and they are basically taking care of the thousand 100 crore animals also. And Bollywood people are basically telling that we are taking care of that 100 crore animal also, where each and every animals are basically going, and where they are getting used. They are basically, we are tracking it, because they are basically directly going to affect to their industry basically. For example, 100 crore animal basically has been generated. That animal basically is one blood cells basically of the Bollywood industry and Hollywood industry. They are 100% going to affect to their lifestyle basically. And they basically, if the animal basically blood cells is getting wrongly used, then basically it is going to 100% going to use, 100% going to affect to their health, to their wealth also basically. If health is basically getting then by default it's wealth also. Then what about the normal people basically? They told that basically government basically use energies of each and every people basically. If they seems that basically that this person basically might create problem and basically might get good into the government, then basically they uses the animal blood cells also. So he told that basically 30 crore Bollywood groups are there basically, right? 30 crore Bollywood people are there. So 30 crore Bollywood people, that means more than 100 crore animals basically has been generated. So these all are not basically good. This all basically contribution, and that animal basically are that also basically in the place, in the good place basically, and they are basically taking care. And the Bollywood and Hollywood basically, the accounts department and the software department, they says that basically we have track of each and everything basically. We have the each and every information of the Bollywood and Hollywood blood cells basically. He directly told it. He told that basically this from Sholay movie basically, from Sholay movie basically, from Sholay movie energy basically, uh, more than 1 lakh human souls basically has been generated, you know basically this. And from the 1 lakh human souls basically, 1 lakh birth has taken, and from the 1 lakh birth basically, the family is currently of 20 lakh basically, 20 lakh family basically is from the Sholay movie. Then the basically Sholay people, basically who are basically currently actor and actress, they basically told, are you sure basically? Are you sure basically you are telling this? That from Sholay movie basically 20 lakh people basically has been generated. Sholay movie. He told that basically from Sholay movie basically 20 lakh people basically has been generated. Are you sure basically? Yeah, basically he told yes. From Sholay movie 20 lakh people. And from 1 lakh movie basically till now basically Bollywood and Hollywood people has been created. This many basically more than 30 to 40 crore basically people has been generated. 30 crore to 40 crore people, and they are basically taking care of that also basically. And they basically know also basically that this is a balance sheet of Bollywood and this is a balance sheet of Hollywood. When government basically asked the person basically what is the contribution of you, and you all are rubbish, like this basically they told. The government people basically told that particular Bollywood and Hollywood person basically, like this they directly told him. Then basically Bollywood group says that basically we have contributed 30 crore people basically. This is not this is not a small amount. It's a very big amount. 30 crore population basically. We are contributing 50,000 crore basically in the market. We are doing more than 3 to 4 lakh crore basically people, 4 to 5 crore money basically circulation in the banks basically. You ask bank that how many money basically we are circulated from the Sholay movie. Like this basically we have created more than 1 lakh movies basically, Bollywood group basically. And Hollywood basically says that we have created lots of movies, we have created lots of movies basically, and we have created lots of energies from that, and from that basically we have created lots of human souls. Like this we have contributed more than 30 to 40 crore in the market. So these all are small amount. These all are basically small amount. So these all are basically small amount. So it's a very big amount basically. 30 crore population basically is generated from the Hollywood and Bollywood movie. So is this a small amount basically? We are circulating 5 lakh crore basically in the market, in the banks basically. So this is a small amount. And we have special energy also basically. If anybody says that we want to give Bollywood energy and Hollywood energy in the particular city, we directly connect to the government and say that basically pass Bollywood and Hollywood energy in the particular city. Like this, basically, the power energy says that yes, sir, yes, boss. Because Bollywood energy, Bollywood and Hollywood people says that we are contributing 5 lakh crore basically in the banks basically. So how basically you are not going to listen us? So he basically told that yes, basically we are sir, we are passing the Hollywood and Bollywood energy in the in the particular city. There was basically demand for basically for that. There was really basically demand basically. They don't want to break any head. They want to don't want to break any eye. They don't want to break any nose of particular person. They want to do some positive task, not negative task. So he told that basically think positive, don't think negative. So the software industry told basically we basically the big software company basically. So the World Bank basically asked that World Bank basically was asked by the Universe Group basically. We want the list of each and every blood cells basically which is circulating in the Earth planet basically. Then they basically told that Bollywood is. So do you know Bollywood and Hollywood is one blood cells basically they have created. They basically have created more than 30 crore population. Then World Bank told that yeah basically we know because we are basically handling this 30 crore population na. We are circulating the money of the basically we are getting that 5 crore 5 crore rupees basically is basically getting calculated in the banks basically. So we all know basically one of the World Bank basically was asked and he told that basically we have one software company also basically for the specially created for the tracking of the Bollywood and the Hollywood group basically to keeping track of the Bollywood and Hollywood group. That 30 crore people population basically we have created. Then basically he was basically literally shocked. Yeah, 30 crore population is created from the Bollywood group. This much contribution in basically Bollywood and Hollywood groups have given it. And from Sholay movie, basically 1 lakh people basically has been generated. Do you know this? That's why basically I am taking 1,000 crore basically. It's not that I am taking 1,000 crore as a he. The old basically people basically who are into the Bollywood industry and Hollywood industry. Old people basically they literally know that producer basically how much basically they earns the money from one movie basically. That is the Sholay movie. From the Sholay movie basically they basically earned um they basically contributed 1 lakh 1 lakh population basically. So 1 lakh was the population basically they have generated, and 1 lakh population multiplied by 4 to 5 members basically. So just see basically up to what level basically the contribution has done. More than 10 to 20 lakh basically. Then their generation, child's generation. Like this basically generation has calculated to 20 lakh basically. So from one Sholay movie, 20 lakh people basically is generated. This was how basically they calculated because the Sholay producer basically was earning lots of money. Sholay producer basically was earning lots of money. And Sholay actor actress basically they basically know how much money they might be earning because few people says that they are taking they are getting the royalty amount basically. So royalty amount basically they are getting. So you can just imagine the income of the Bollywood and Hollywood industry basically. And they are contributed 30 crore people are contributing in the Earth planet. Then basically you can just imagine the contribution in universe basically. You can just imagine the contribution of in universe basically of the Bollywood industry basically. Then they told that basically in Bollywood industry basically we are contributing to this area in universe, that area in universe, this area in universe, and this satellite basically is having the data of this 20 to 30 crore basically we are keeping each and every clear. Basically it might possible that in future basically anybody says that due to Bollywood energy and Hollywood energy this has happened. That's why basically we keep each and everything basically very clear, because it might possible that one day World Bank will say that what contribution you are basically giving in the banking industry. So they told that basically 5 to 6 lakh crore is not enough money basically. Tell basically any of the software sector or basically any of the engineering sector also do this type of circulation of the money basically. Then the software industry told that basically, yeah, basically we are keeping the data of each and every Bollywood and Hollywood blood cells. Basically. Then one of the big software company of the India basically he told that basically, yeah, we are basically having this 20 crore population data basically that from 1 lakh, sorry, from Sholay movie basically 1 lakh people has generated, and what is the income of the Sholay movie till now basically we know basically. The software industry basically are gives the one of the biggest software company basically he told that basically he's taking care of that. The software industry basically told that basically we are taking care of that because that is directly connecting the tax industry. That is directly connecting the tax industry basically. So tax industry basically told that basically this money contribution they are doing and they are basically paying this much tax amount. Then basically how you can say that India is a poor country. One person basically told that India is very poor country. India is a poor country. Then basically he calculated, just see basically how much basically Sholay movie has earned basically till now, and how many amount the tax amount has been also given by the Sholay movie. And like this basically they have created 1 lakh movie basically. And from 1 lakh basically 30 crore population basically has been generated, and 30 crore people basically are businessmen, doctors, engineers, cricketers, software professionals. Few are basically presidents, prime minister also basically. They are telling like, directly like this. It's a contribution of how you can say that there is no contribution. How you can say that Bollywood is rubbish. Then he told that basically we are keeping all this information. How you can say that Bollywood industry and Hollywood industry is rubbish? Then he told that basically we are giving the special power supply also basically to the 20 crore people because they are basically from Bollywood and Hollywood energy. Then basically they should get this type of energy only in the market basically. Sorry, in the each and every area basically where they are staying. So the accounts department of the Bollywood industry basically got activated. The accounts industry basically of the Bollywood industry, they got basically activated. And they literally told that basically we are keeping each and every data of the Bollywood. Like this, the Bollywood producer got activated basically. Like each and every area basically got activated. So this is basically also says that this is the basically next level of the generation, that this person generation basically is supposed, this is basically attraction basically. This is basically attraction. This attraction says that basically the person basically the this person basically generation is supposed to go next or not supposed to go next. In this basically Bollywood group basically have also the contribution. Bollywood group also basically have the contribution. So in next video guys basically we are going to see a little bit more about the banking investment, and in this basically directly connects the banking industry basically. Then one of the banks basically told that basically can we get the investment from the Bollywood industry and Hollywood industry? They told that basically 20 crore people are there, na. You take data from there. Now basically the banking industry basically told that how basically it has become so easy to from the help of the software industry, how basically the data has become so easy basically. 20 crore is the population of the Bollywood and Hollywood industry, and Sholay movie basically has created 1 lakh people basically. So one person of the investment basically industry basically told that basically Sholay movie has spent this much, and basically how much income basically it has been generated. So basically each and every income basically the particular group is generating, they want to know the source of the income. They want to know the source basically from where this income has been generated, from where this particular person is getting the money. This all basically is we are going to discuss in next video.